Okay, today we'll be doing some more types of numerical problems where we have to find current, okay, and maybe the voltage. Write a question. Find find the current. Find the current drawn from the battery. Find the current drawn from the battery in the following in the following in the following circuit. In the following circuit. Draw diagram. This is 3 ohm, 6 ohm, 4 ohm, volt. You have to find current drawn from this battery. How much is the current drawn? It says total resistance of the circuit, total resistance. That means these two are in what? Parallel. Let us find parallel value first. 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. After calculation, you find Rp what is coming 2 ohm. After taking LCM and all and simplifying, your answer comes 2 ohm. Therefore, total resistance R is equal to 4 plus 2. This is series, right? 4 plus 2, that is 6 ohm. Therefore, we'll have the formula I equal to V by R. Ohm's law gives us the formula V equal to IR. So I will be equal to V by R. Voltage is how much? 6. This is also 1 ampere. Finish. The current drawn from the battery, that is total current drawn from the battery, is 1 ampere. Done. By chance, if they show one more resistance here, maybe 2 ohm is given here also. This is called internal resistance. Then total resistance will be coming here, R, that is 4 plus 2 plus this also we will take into account. That is total resistance will become now 4 plus 2 plus 2. That is 8 ohm. Then answer would come different, 6 by 8. That means 3 by 4, our answer will come then 0.75 ampere. So, if it is given, then we will do like that. Otherwise, this answer is fine. Just to know that if there is internal resistance given, this resistance also will take into consideration. Okay, the next question. Find the current drawn from a battery. Find the current. Next question now. Find the current drawn from a battery. Find the current drawn from a battery when when number 1 K1 is closed. When first one K1 is closed and K2 is open. K2 is open. K2 is open. Second part of question number 2. When K2 is closed and K1 is open. Second part, when K2 is closed and K1 is open. 2 questions. And a diagram is given here. Just have a look at it, the diagram. This is K1, this is K2. And out here you write 8 volt. This is given 8 volt. Here is a diagram given. Question is asking find the current drawn from the battery, then first part when K1 is open, K1 is closed and K2 is open. Second case, just opposite. We are doing case 1, right on. When K1 is closed and K2 is open.
So what is the volt
Open.
charge?
8 volt. This is
8
8.
volt. Yes, sir.
Okay. 8 volt. What? Ready? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Finish the diagram, no? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Question says when K1 is closed and K2 is open. What is the meaning? K1 closed means your current will flow through this, and this is off. This is on and this is off. Open means off. Closed means on. K1 is closed, that is current will flow through this. That means what is the value of resistance here? The resistance value will come like this way it will come. What is the resistance? Then 3 plus 2, that is 5. And let's answer now I equal to 8 divided by 3 plus 2, they are in series. So 3 plus 2 I will write here. So 8 by 5, the answer is 1.6 ampere. First part is done. First part finished. Understood? Boys, tell me,
Yes, sir.
have you understood?
Yes.
Or tell me
No,
once
sir.
again or something like that. You know. Huh?
So once again.
Once again, sir.
Once again. What is the meaning of closed? What is the meaning of closed? Just now you said, no, what is the meaning
Current
of closed?
one flow.
On.
Is closed. That means K1 closed means current will flow. And that is on position. Open means off position. Current will not flow. K1 is open and K2 is closed. That is current will flow through this. That means this current will flow this way, and go back to the source. 3 and 2 are in series. That means 8. I equal to formula we got V by R. No. V is 8. Resistance is how much? 3 plus 2. So 3 plus 2 are ladder. Answer. Now how to find I? The second case. Right here, when K2 is closed and K1 is open. Can you do it yourself now? This one can you do yourself? I write I. Current is equal to how much should I write? V, the value of V is 10, 8 only. But what is the resistance?
3 plus 1.
3 plus 1. Very good. Very good. You understood it. Because this is closed, that is current will flow this way. Current will flow this way. And this is current will not flow this way. So 8 by 4. 8 by 4. The answer is 2 ampere.
2A.
Finish. 2A. 2A means ampere. Finish. Have you understood?
Yes,
Hey
sir.
boys.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
By chance, if question comes, both K1 and K2 are open. Both are open. Then what will happen? If both of them are open, that is current will flow this way also, this way also. That means these two are in which combination? Parallel. So first I will find the parallel value now. 1 by Rp I will do now. Understood or not? 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 1 because current is flowing in both the resistance. So that answer we will find, and that and 3 ohm will be in series, and then I'll find the total current. By chance the question comes like that. Have you understood? Please tell me.
Yes,
if not
sir.
clear, then I'll again clarify.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir,
My
close
question is
means
if both
that current
K1
flows,
and
no?
K2 are closed. Both K1 and K2 are closed. That is current is flowing through both. Then this resistance and this resistance also to consider, and this also like this. Here the current is dividing, that is this two are parallel. So first I will use the parallel formula. 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 1 and calculate the value of Rp. That Rp and 3 ohm will be in series. I'll add now. And then I write I equal to V by R, that formula. Done. If they say both K1 and K2 are open, both of them are open, what is the value of current then? Then this is also off, this is also off, current will not flow. I value will be 0 then in that case. Have you understood? Current is here also 0, here also 0, so there is no current only. Current flows here and it stops. It has to go back to the source. It doesn't go back to the source. There is no current. Current becomes 0 if both of them are open. Yes? Say fast. Have you understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
thank you. Next question.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Hello. Closed means on.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, closed means on and open means off, no? So closed means on,
Yes.
open means off.
Very good. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Closed, key is closed, that means the current will be flowing. Okay, the gap between the two ends are connected. There is no gap now, it's filled. The gap is filled up. The current will flow. And when it is open, that means the gap remains. The current will not flow. Okay, closed means on position and open means off position. Okay, now next question, right? Find the current. Find the current flowing through. Find the current flowing through. Find the current flowing through each of the following resistors. Find the current flowing through each of the following resistors. Each of the following resistors. Each of the following resistors and draw the circuit. This is 4 ohm, 3 ohm, 6 ohm, and this is 12 volt. 12 volt is given. This is the resistance A, this is the resistance B, this is the resistance C given. And question is asking find the current through each of the resistors, through this also, through this also, through this also. That means you have to find current, how much current is flowing through A resistor, through B and through C. How much will flow through each. Let us find. First you have to find total resistance. Yes, very good, very good. Good. Find the total resistance. Tell me what is your total resistance. How will you do? First you find parallel. They are in parallel. First you find parallel value. 1 by R3. 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. What is answer?
2.
In 3 and 6, answer will come 2. When the two resistors parallel 3 and 6 ohm are there, the total resistance will come 2 ohm. Okay? What is the total resistance coming now? Therefore, R, capital R is coming how much? 4 plus this one. 4 plus 2. What is answer? 6 ohm. Am I right or wrong? Please.
Sir,
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me.
Right.
Okay. What I should do now? I'll find current I. Total current I will find first. Total current drawn from the battery. Right? I equal to V by R. V is 12 and R is 6. The answer is 2 ampere. Total resistance is 6, so answer is coming 2 ampere. Now we'll see there in the circuit. This is 2 ampere flowing entirely without getting divided. We know the value of current here. How much is the value of current here? Same current, this value, 2 ampere. 2 ampere is flowing here. 2 ampere is flowing and flowing entirely in here, but here it is dividing into 2 parts. Till here 2 ampere comes without getting divided, but here it is dividing into 2 branches. We know the answer of this part. What is the current through A? Current through A is same only 2 ampere without getting divided. But what is the current through B and current through C? How much current will be? Can you tell me?
1 and 1.
1 ampere each.
2 ampere is the
1 and
total
1.
current. How much? No,
1
no.
and 1.
Resistances are different. No, yeah. Resistances are different. If the resistance are equal, then it will be equally divided.
half and
But
But here resistance is different. This is 3 ohm, this is 6 ohm. How same current will flow?
0.5 and
Less resistance will allow more current.
0.5.
Less resistance will allow more current, and more resistance will give less current, will allow less current to flow. Resistance and current are inversely proportional. More the resistance, less of the current. Less the resistance, more is the current. The current cannot be equally divided here because resistance values are different. How much current will be in each one? Let us check. There is a method of finding it. Okay, you learn the method. Two methods are there. I'll show one method first, right? I1. This current I take as I1, this current I take I2. To find the current I1, we'll take the ratio of the resistance in indirect ratio we will take, opposite way. To find I1, we'll take the other side resistance. What is the resistance on the other side? What is the resistance on the other side? 6.
6 ohm.
That's 6. 6 ohm. And out of the total of the resistance, 6 plus 3, sum of the resistance we'll take now, 6 plus 3. Into the total current which you want to divide. In this ratio, we will divide the current. 2 ampere we like here. 2 ampere. Of the total current which you want to divide. Now we'll find the answer now. This is coming 6 by 9 into 2. Cancel now. 3 3s are, 3 2s are, 3 3s are, 4 by 3. 4 by 3, the answer is coming 1.33 ampere. And now we'll find I2.
So this is the amount of current flowing in I1.
Not sum of it. This is the value of current flowing through this one, through V, I1 value.
Yes.
Current flowing through V are denoted by I1. So that value I'm finding. Okay?
Sir,
Yes.
but why did we take
Sir, can you
Yeah.
explain again, sir?
plus 3?
So this one, sir.
Okay, once again. Once again. Fine, fine.
How this 6 plus 3?
Wait,
came?
wait, wait.
6 plus
Wait. To learn the method, then I'll give you the mathematical explanation, okay? First you learn the method, how we are doing it. To find I1, the method says you start from the other side. What is the other resistance? What is the other resistance here? 6. That will like on top. And we'll take the sum of these two resistors, 6 plus 3, into the total which you want to divide. What is the total current which you want to divide? 2 ampere, that I will like. And now I'll do the calculation. Similarly, to find I2, first you learn the method, then I'll give you the logic. To find I2, we start from the other side. Opposite side. I2 to find out, take it from here. What is the value here? 3.
3.
What is the value over here?
3 plus 6.
3 by 3 plus 6, sum of these two. Yeah, sum of these two, right? 3 plus 6 into 2. 2 ampere which you want to divide. Total current 2 ampere. In this proportion we are dividing. What is the answer here?
2 by 3.
Get the answer.
2 by 3.
3 by 9 into 2. 2 by 3 divide 0.67. Answer is 0.67 ampere. When you add I1 and I2, no, you must get 2 ampere back. This total current I will come back. 1.33 plus 0.67, when you add, answer comes 2. Exactly this value only will come. From this I only we are dividing, this is the value of I, this I only we are dividing into 2 parts.
So,
First
and
part
can
we can do like after finding.
excuse me,
Yes?
sir. So, like we got the
Yeah,
answer
yeah.
2.3, no? So we can do 2 minus
Uh-huh.
1.3.3.
Yes, that's what I wanted to say now. If we find the answer in one branch, second branch answer, instead of doing like this, we could subtract also 2 minus this, I'll get answer of the second branch. Because total current we have 2. First part is this much, then what is the remaining part? 2 minus this, we will get this answer. Or if I find the value of I2, 2 minus this, I get this answer. That is also a method of finding. After knowing the one answer, we can find the second answer by subtraction method. Total, we know, total is this much, this minus this, I'll get the second answer. That is also a way of doing. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Somebody was asking me that.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Somebody was asking me, that was a genuine question. Okay, now why I did so, please learn the logic. Why I did so, okay. But you understood now how we are going to do. Have you understood how we are going to do?
Yes, sir. So we have
To
understood.
start,
Yes,
find
sir.
I1, we start from the other side. I1 to find, no, I take this way. This upon the total of this into the total current which you have to divide. To find I2, I'll start from this side. This by the total of this into the total, like that. Okay, now one simple question of mathematics I will ask you. I think you did in the lower classes also. Class 6, 7 and all you used to do. Suppose there are 50 students. Total number of students are 50 and you are dividing in the ratio of boys to the girls. Boys and girls ratio is given 3:2. 3:2. 3:2 is the ratio of boys to the girls. Can you find how many boys are there? How many girls are there? Can you find out?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
30 boys
This
and
is
20
boys.
girls.
Yeah, this is boys, this is girls. You are saying 30 boys and 20 girls. How did you find? Tell me, how did you find?
So multiply.
Your answer is right. Uh-huh.
E is
So multiplying, sir.
50 multiplied by 2.
We do like this. First one is boys, so whereas boys is equal to 3. Out of the sum of the ratio, 3 plus 2 into this we do, no, 50.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Girls value is how much at 2? I'll add 2 upon sum of the ratio, 3 plus 2 into 50. I will do like this. And I will get the answer. Am I right or wrong? Did you know this method of doing ratio problems?
Yes, sir, we had learned.
Yes, sir.
so we are doing this now.
What is the answer coming here? 5 tens are how much? 5 tens are 50 is a 10, 10 is a 30, and this will come. Similarly, if the ratio of the angles of triangle are 1:2:3. These are the ratio of angles in a triangle are 1:2:3. What is the value of the angle? Each angle. Can you find the value of each angle? First, I like first angle. First angle, I like first angle. How do you do? Do you know the method of doing first angle? How do you find? Tell me.
1 upon 1 plus 2 plus 3.
1 plus 2, the sum of the ratio 1 plus 2 plus 3 out of 180 because total is 180, no? Total angle is 180 degree and you have the answer. What is the value of second angle? Tell me. What is the value of second angle? Tell me. Yes, carry on.
2 plus 3.
2 upon, tell me.
1 plus 2 plus 3.
2 plus 3.
3 into 180. I think you know this method, no? Have you understood now this
Yes,
one?
sir.
Same logic here applying. How much current we have here? Tell me, how much current we have? Total current, how much is there? What is the total current we want to divide? What is the total current?
2
Say
ampere.
no.
2
2
ampere.
ampere. 2 ampere, we are dividing in the ratio. We are dividing in the ratio of resistance. But resistance and current are inversely proportional. That's why I take the ratio ulta. I mean, opposite way we take. Instead of taking 3:6, I will take in the ratio 6:3. 6:3. Opposite way I will take. Because current and resistance are indirectly proportional. I mean, inversely proportional. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, what is the value of I1 coming? I1 is the first current. What is the value of first current? How do you find the first current? 6. 6 upon sum of these two. Into what is the total current we want to divide to? I like that. That is the logic. Yes. Tell me, boys. And similarly, I'll find I2 value. I2 value is how much is the ratio here? 3, no? So I like 3 by sum of this into 2. Same way I did, how I did here, the same way I am doing it there also. This is the main logic behind, but instead of going into the main logic, we can simply learn I1 to find out, we start from here, 6 or the sum of these two into the total. That's like that. I hope you understood it. Any more clarification or explanation?
No, sir. So we have understood, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you. Now, You got the idea of finding current. Though this part of current part I did it, but it is not clearly mentioned in the syllabus book. They have given resistance and the simple numerical problems based on the it is given in the syllabus based on this portion, and they have not mentioned about the current. This thing has been reduced most probably. Probably they will not ask you question on current, but for the sake of not taking the risk, I did this. Just find current. So this chapter is done. So today I just begin the chapter, and next day I'll continue with it. Okay. Give the next heading: household electricity is a new topic, or rather the new chapter. Household electricity. Give the heading. This is a new chapter. I'll just introduce you the chapter household electricity, and then we'll continue with it. This is slightly, more common things we see at home. We do wiring. We have switches. We have got fuse. So it is all about that. This chapter is, and then we pay the electricity bill. It's all about that. Consumption of electrical energy, electricity. How much voltage do we use at home? 220 volts. And at how much frequency we get the current? 50 hertz. So it is all about this information. And quite practical type of things. You know that if you use this much bulb, how much will be electricity bill? You will have a rough idea about the calculation of the electricity bill also. So the chapter name is household electricity. First thing you have to know is electrical energy. Electrical energy. Electrical energy. Electrical energy we denote by E, capital E. Electrical energy is denoted by capital E. Okay, energy is the capacity of body to do a work. We have got various forms of energy. You have learned in the previous chapters also. There are many forms of energy. Electrical energy is one of them. If I ask you one simple question, can you answer it? Which energy is the most desirable form of energy? Most needful form of energy? Which energy? Tell me.
Technical energy.
Electrical energy.
Electrical energy, sir.
Mechanical energy.
The
Chemical
answer
energy.
is electrical energy. Why? What is the reason?
So because
The reason why it
energy.
is
High
Yes,
efficiency. High efficiency.
higher efficiency. No, why higher efficiency? There is less efficiency. Lots of energy is wasted because you supply the electricity to the entire city. So the lots of energy gets wasted. It has got less efficiency. Why it is the most desirable form of energy? The reason is because, Dakshish,
It can be converted into any energy.
yes, because electrical energy can easily be converted into other forms of energy. We can easily, the most easy way to get other form of energy is electrical energy. We can easily convert. We have lots of devices, lots of electrical instruments, devices, where we convert easily electrical energy into the other form of energy. We got all things of our convenience based on electrical energy. You want air, you want wind, fan. You want cooling effect, refrigerator. You want mechanical energy, you have washing machine, motor. You want light, electricity. You want heat, heater, toaster. That is the reason why we try to generate as much electricity as possible. Because electrical energy is the energy which we can instantly or very easily we can change into the other form of energy. Hope you understood it. This is the reason why electrical energy is the most desirable, that is most demanding or most wanted form of energy. Which is most wanted? Which is most wanted?
Electrical energy.
Electrical energy. And you know the reason, no? Yes. Today we just started. I just started. Next class, I will be giving you the formula of electrical energy, how we measure it, and what is the unit in which we measure electrical energy, and all that I will discuss in the next class. I just introduced the chapter, okay? Thank you, boys.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, thank you.